My scary stories are real. And this is called The Whisper That Warned Me. There are moments in life where things are off, even if you can't explain it. I have been doing logistic driving for 8 years. This happened to me years ago when I was driving Lyft. I had picked up this guy one night and he was quiet. He didn't say much. He just sat in the back seat and just kept looking out the window. I didn't think much of it until about 5 minutes of the ride. I felt something. It was a shift in the air. It was a man sitting on the passenger side in the car with me. Then I heard it say, a whisper clear as day right in my right ear. The male spirit said, don't take him all the way, 'cause he planning on hurting you. I almost slammed on the brakes, but I had to get my composure together. My heart started pounding, so I had to make like nothing was going on, so I turned the music up. I glanced at him from the rearview mirror, and he just kept looking out the window the whole time. I swallowed hard and I kept driving. My body was buzzing. It didn't feel right. Something was definitely wrong. A few minutes later, I reached the red light, and I heard the voice again. Tell him this your last stop, that you can't go that way because you ain't got enough gas. Make him get out now because he's going to hurt you. I listened to whatever it was in the car. So I pulled up in the gas station and I said, I'm not going to be able to take you all the way because there's something wrong with my car. For the first time, he looked at me through the whole ride and his face was calm. His eyes were steady. He looked almost as if he was empty, like he didn't have a soul. He said, you sure? He said, I got $50 extra. I said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and cancel the ride so you can get your money back. He was like, nah. He said, I could just give you the money. My stomach dropped. I was like, nah, because my car not going to make it. You got to get out my car. He stared at me for a moment with his dark eyes and gave me a slow smirk. And he just kept looking at me. Almost if he knew something I didn't. All right, then. Then he opened the door and he got out the car. He walked off into the night down the road. I locked my car doors so fast and I drove back home. And all I could think about at that moment, like, what just happened? This is the reason why I don't do logistic driving no more in Atlanta. A few days later, I was watching the news on the television. The guy, the one that I kicked out my car, was wanted for kidnapping and assault. And they were still looking for him. I don't know who or what warned me that night, but I do know this. When your intuition kick in and something tells you to stop, you listen.